Imagine opening Gmail and realizing the chatbot was never the main product. That is the surprising part about Gemini. Most people think Gemini is simply Google's version of ChatGPT. You type a question, it gives you an answer, and that is the whole story. But the bigger idea is different. Gemini is not just a chat window. It is designed to become an AI layer across Google's ecosystem. Look at the diagram. At the top, the user can give Gemini different kinds of input: text prompts, voice, images, documents, and even screen or app context. That means the interaction does not have to start with typing a perfect question. You might speak a request, upload a file, show an image, point to something on your phone, or ask about information already inside a Google app. Then everything flows into the middle layer, Gemini. This is the important architecture idea. Gemini is the reasoning layer that tries to understand context, connect information, work across tasks, process different media types, and generate useful responses or actions. So instead of thinking, I ask AI a question, think. AI understands what I am working on and helps inside the tool I am already using. That is why the bottom layer matters. In Gmail, Gemini can help draft, summarize, and reply. In Docs, it can help write, refine, and summarize documents. In Sheets, it can help analyze data, create formulas, organize tables, and explain spreadsheet patterns. In Search, it can support more conversational exploration, where you ask follow-up questions instead of starting over with new keywords. On Android, Gemini can become more like a phone assistant, helping across apps, voice requests, screen context, and daily tasks. And multimodal tasks are where this gets even more interesting. Multimodal simply means Gemini can work with more than one type of information: text, voice, images, files, and screen context. For example, you could ask about a chart in a spreadsheet, summarize the related email thread, draft a response in Gmail, and then continue the task from your phone. That is not just chatbot answering, that is AI moving through a workflow. Here is the twist. Gemini is not really competing only to be the smartest chatbot. It is competing to become the invisible helper inside the tools people already use every day. So the better question is not, is Gemini like ChatGPT? The better question is, what happens when the AI is not a separate app anymore? Because once AI is inside email, documents, spreadsheets, search, and your phone, the interface starts to disappear. You are no longer just chatting with AI. You are working with AI in the background of your digital life. And that is the real concept behind Gemini integration.
If the content was helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.